The one day I want to snipe her, and she's nowhere to be found.
Just breathing your day, yeah, making waves, kicking ass online, can't behave, laughing in the face of wannabe queens, living off memes and caffeine dreams. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Fruity beauty, fat flex, but she shapes to be freezing, don't care, facing the screen, ruling girl world like it's her scene. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Fruity beauty, fat flex, but she shapes to be freezing, don't care, facing the screen, ruling girl world like it's her scene. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch, calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That baddest woman with a smirk so mean in the murky depths of live stream. Tears down the walls with the wit so raw, filters off, can't handle a flaw, sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile, leaving haters burned, exiled. Just breezing your day, ain't no one can catch, calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That baddest woman with a smirk so mean in the murky depths of live stream. She tears down the walls with her wit so raw, filters off, can't handle her flaw, sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile, leaving haters burned, exiled. She tears down the walls with the wit so raw, filters off, can't handle her flaw, filters off, can't handle her fall, leaving haters burned, exiled. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch, calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. Baddest woman with the smirk so mean in the murky depths of live stream.
Hello. Well, today I woke up and I was like, you know what? I'm going to snipe Foodie today. Let's not do a morning recap because she'll end up just going live a billion times. Anyways, I waited all like every day. No one to snipe. Anyways, it's fine. It's fine. We have a Twitter gossip recap we can do. Hello, Moonface. Thank you so much for being a member for 2 months. Happy Monday. Hope you all had a great weekend. Get your popcorn. Girl World is interesting again. It really is interesting again. And thank you for being a member. Yeah, Salah was in Foodie Beauty's chat supposedly last night. I don't believe it was him. Whenever he was talking, Teardrop or Tracy would leave. It was just, I don't know. I feel like they were taking turns playing Salah. Then they also said, or he allegedly said that he missed Julia. I could see a beezer pretending to be him and typing out, forgetting they're supposed to be Salah, saying, I miss Julia. What else happened? I don't know, a bunch of stuff. We're going to go recap it on Twitter. Hello, Stella. Hello, Trauma Queen. Hello, Lori. Penny, Sonata, Erin, Be Kind. Jen, good to see you. Free the people. Hello, Blue Jays. Teardrop and Tracy. Yes, it was definitely not Salah. I don't think so either. I uploaded new backgrounds, you guys. I was on a journey yesterday being creative. I'm like, we're oftentimes live early in the morning. Maybe we need some bright colors to look at. So, anyways, I don't know if one's like super annoying to you, just let me know. We don't have to use that. Oh, look at this one. For when we're live at like 5 a.m., you could look at LA traffic. This is for when Foodie rages. Anyways, I was on a roll, don't mind me. It was definitely not Salah. Secret Squirrel, thank you so much for the super chat. I feel like I got whiplash from yesterday. It was a lot. Thank you so much. Where does everyone think Salad is? He took a train and a plane. I don't think he was stupid enough to stay in Kuwait. I mean, maybe he was. He is pretty dumb. I don't think he's there. but I don't know where he is. I don't know where. I just hope he's not in any of your countries out there listening. We know what he likes to do with Bibles and crosses. Thank you so much for being a member for 2 months, Jen. Um, Sue for pain and suffering. Thailand is my opinion, Jen. Okay, Free the People thinks Thailand. Thank you for being a member. My daughter hates 5 a.m. LA traffic. I hate traffic in general. I haven't experienced much other traffic other than LA traffic, and it does make you a little punchy and ragey. Like it changes a person. This is why I don't miss driving. Everybody who shades me for choosing to lose my two legs, hopefully not, use my two legs and ride an electric scooter. I don't have to wait at anything other than lights. That's it, that's all. I've been on the freeway where it should only take like 20 minutes to get somewhere, and I've been on there for like 2 or 3 hours. I don't know. It's not a fun time. I don't like LA traffic either, but the lights are very pretty in the morning. They're very, very pretty. In the chat, whoever was pretending to be, hey TJ, B Salah said he was in Bali. Maybe he hooked up with that Bali chicken lady. She likes feet. He likes to show his feet. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, but didn't she get kicked out of Bali? I forget where she is now. I don't know. I still think he's with her. Guys, 3 likes. Come on out. Please like the stream. I'm not one of those people who ever like, please send me $5 and I'll burp for you. Please like the stream. Oh, I'm gonna close the chat if you don't get me 650. Like, I don't know. I feel corny doing that. Like if you like the stream, you like it, but at the same time, can we at least have more than 3 likes? Like 5, I would even settle for. I'm not hard to please. I think he got rid of her for good and he's not responding to her. I think she's frantic but can't do anything about it. Is that why she's depressed? Penny, hello. All right, let's go to Twitter. There's a lot that happened. I guess FFG offered Foodie Beauty a car for the cat. And yesterday Foodie Beauty was considering it. And I remember thinking when I'm hearing about all this going down, I'm like, do you know that if she trades the cat for the car, like that'll prove that she doesn't really think FFG killed BBJ and is a danger to all animals. I heard that Foodie was really interested in the offer. I heard she must be desperate for a car. Maybe she wants to go stalk Nat or maybe. All right, let me quit yapping for a minute and go to Twitter. A lot else happened. We'll just eventually get to it, okay? Mean Kitten put up a poll saying FFG just offered Chantal a functioning car in trade for the cat. Will Chantal take the trade? And I voted no. And it seems like most people think no. I don't know. She's so fucking lazy. She doesn't want to have to walk anywhere. So I can see her taking the car. But then that would be really stupid. Oh my gosh, can you imagine giving somebody a car who drives under the influence? Like, I wouldn't even want to have to worry about that. I don't know if FFG thought about all that. Michael Furberger said, oh, wait, be kind. Thank you for gifting a membership. Jen said, I cover Shani and doing a stream. I did a poll and peeps want Shani. They want Shani, like, as in want her sexually? Or they want her to leave YouTube? Or they want her to be a better mom? Like, what exactly do you mean? Thank you, Be Kind Sonata got it. Welcome to the Breezy Bunch, Sonata. Oh, you guys, we have a new Tracy sticker. I don't know if you can take a screenshot with your phone and then make her bigger, but I suggest you do because it's hilarious. It's so fucking funny. She has a tall boy in a brown paper bag. I don't know. I'm convinced she's drunk every day by noon, and just nobody's going to convince me otherwise. She said this morning she wasn't going to, but in my opinion, she should have taken her up on it. Yeah. No, no one wanted me to cover. Oh, I read it wrong. I'm sorry. No one wanted me to cover her in Rev. Well, I heard his singing lately, and how anybody sits through that is beyond me. Um, I get it. Like, they'll have moments where it seems like they want to change, but then they never do. They never do. So, like, what's the point in keeping up with them, you know? I'll go for my recaps to you, Jen. Michael Ferber made this, and I think this needs to be merch. That's Howie, Smokey, Peetz. Or is that Timbit? That might be Timbit. I don't know. It's a bunch of hamsters, Salah and Peetz, and all the cats that are no longer with Foodie. That is what I do know. She's rehomed all of them. Oh my God. Can you count how many times you've ever had to rehome something? Has it been this many times? If so, I think you might need a break on getting animals. Just FYI. No one wanted me to cover them. Crazy, Sonata, welcome. Tracy is also on dialysis. Didn't want to cause anything with you. Time to do all my therapy by talking about this flag. Hey, Canary. Didn't want to cause anything with you. Yeah, no, I think people thought that, like, because I was going around, that meant I thought Shani was like a nun and like I worshipped the ground she walked on or something. I just was genuinely curious. Like she seemed to be making positive changes, but it didn't last very long, and then I left. And then you guys, I'm so stubborn and petty. I get it from my mom, like, I just do. But, like, when people are like, "Oh, Breezy's there. Breezy shouldn't be hanging out there. Oh, Breezy's," it's like, I'm gonna go around more because nobody is gonna tell me where I'm going to go on YouTube. Like, unless people are paying my YouTube premium, it's 18.99 a month. You're not nobody's telling me where to hang out. So a lot of it was like me being stubborn too. Anyways, a lot of people thought this was Chantel in this game, and I kind of think it is. Build your own world in this strategy war game. The mistress asked, "What the hell? Is that Foodie Beauty in a tutu?" Yes. Hold on, I'm trying to make this. Is that better? Let me give you sparkles for the background. There you go. That's Foodie, right? Oh gosh. Well, they took her body and put Stephen Asante's head on her. That's what I'm going with. Anyways, I'll never be playing this game because that looks too much like Foodie for me in a tutu, and I'm not gonna be okay. Michael Furberger said, "And now let's add Bruce and Timbit." Oh, I love him. Do you guys? Let's keep going. Mystic Baby Snake said, "Another day of delusion. Foodie Beauty is live blasting two fans with no sign of Smokey. Is he gone already? He's still there. This is her CPAP, you guys. Is that filth? She can wash the straps, right? And why does she have them hanging up like they're bags? I'm so confused by Miss T said she has the cheap ass hooks that will destroy the paint everywhere. And her place is cute. It's been not her place in particular, but one of the rooms that she may have rented, or units, I guess I should say. Um, People found, and it's like a really cute old house, right? And then there's several units rented out of it. Anyways, I guess Ariel G came into Foodie Beauty's live and posted her address, and then she left soon after that. Do I have that right, you guys? Wookie said she's ridiculous. Why hang it? I don't know. But I'm so happy her new AC doesn't cool the place enough and the place leaks when it rains. Oh my gosh. That must have been her only option. Would you want to stay in a place no matter how cute it was if there was a risk of a leak? Leaks are not fun. Ashley said she is considering the deal with FFG as selfish beast needs a car. Let's see. Teddy Bear said, "I don't think it's fair for you or Smokey to be in this situation. You need to do what's best for you and get your life in order before you worry about anyone or anything else." Has anyone tracked the crazy things Teardrop says? Like over two chats alone, she had an emergency. Yes, they have been. She's had an emergency with a pregnant daughter in the shower and something with her son. She really reminds me of Missy Moo. Like always having an emergency and lying about it, right? Because they need that attention. She does remind me of Missy Moo. She does. Lucky Lola said Foodie Beauty sounds like she's actually considering that Frenchie's offer. You can tell it's very enticing to her. I mean, what would you guys do if you were a foodie? What would you guys do? Do we have an update if Foodie Beauty is still considering it? I could have swore I saw FFG post something somewhere. Like she can't save all of them. An update coming tomorrow, something along the lines of that. I thought this was really amazing. The kitten that ended it all. Bruce. By the way, where is Bruce? How is Bruce? We get no updates on Bruce anymore. Odd, right? Very odd. Teardrop said FFG needs no cat or any other animal. Well, your friend Foodie wants to give her Smokey. Teardrop also said, I'd rather have no car forever than take a car from that trash can. And then she also said, I wouldn't take crap from her. Well, good thing she didn't offer you shit then. This woman is insane. Heather said, not Franchi may get a message soon. Foodie is considering the trade, and her chat is begging her to take the deal and get a car. I hope Smokey finds a home to help him and take him to the vet to check for diabetes. He probably is diabetic. Mean Kitten said, so the roof also leaks in that dump? And last night she had to find a bucket. Nah, you're not broke, Foodie Beauty. Oh, that's bad. I think she thinks dealing with a leak is going to be easy, but like she's not going to enjoy cleaning up it at all. Especially she doesn't like to clean. I think I'd rather just go stay at a motel at that point. See what the cheapest one has, the cheapest weekly rate, and I'd go stay there where there is no risk of having a flood. And I think people even come in and make your bed, right? There you go. That should have been Foodie's option. Okay, this is when Salah supposedly came in the chat. Nobody really believes it's him, by the way. And he was saying hi to every female, but he wasn't responding to Foodie. The whole thing was really weird, and then he just like up and disappeared. If that was really him. People think it was her beezers trading off. I'm your Huckleberry said, I'm kind of happy he's too stupid to realize he'll never make it to Canada. Yeah, if it was him, he came back or he came by for payday. He did. I know I just got paid today, so Foodie's not long after. Yeah, he was saying hi to everybody. They, the beezer. Interesting. A lot of us float in and out of chats and communities. Love how we all come together here. Tia! Is she living in an extended stay motel like Shani and Rev used to? Um, I'll show you at some point. How do I do this? I'll send you the pictures, Tia, and then you tell me if you think it looks like an extended stay. From what I know, it's a really, really old house. It's really cool looking. Like you could make it your gothic dream house, right? Like I don't know. It has so much potential, but there's units rented out. So I think the whole bottom floor is one, and then there's multiple on the top. I could have that part wrong. But anyways, it's really old. It's really, really effing old. I know I live in a house that's not even half as well, it might be half as old as hers. Um, and like now, I don't know, it's having like all these things we need to fix. Anyways, if she's renting, there's a landlord responsible for it. But I've also rented in places where landlords don't hurry to fix your problems, like at all. I lived in places where you'll say, like, hey, it's an emergency, I need somebody here, and they come like 5 days later, right? So she thinks she's gonna be comfortable whenever whatever goes wrong. She's not. Anyways, thank you for the super chat, Tia. I will send you the pictures, or I don't know. I have it on here on Twitter. I'll figure out a way to show it in some sort of way. Anyways, sorry. Let's keep going. Here's a clip from her life. I said Salah showed up just in time for payday, and you could definitely tell they haven't been talking like at all. The whole interaction was so weird, you guys. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna speed it up though, because I just can't take her at normal speed. I can't.
You miss Julia? Me too. No, he can't come on panel.
Why? Oh crap. Are you still there? I knocked you out of my ear.
I hope you're not in Iran. Yeah.
Okay, Salah, knowing Salah, well, I don't really know him, but from what we know of him, he likes to eye fuck himself. He loves to look at himself. He thinks he's the most gorgeous thing on this earth. Why would he pass up on an opportunity to come up? I don't know. I just don't think he would.
Thanks, guys, for being welcoming. How's Thailand? Hey. Hey, blocked. Oh, Tracy.
That was weird too when somebody asked, "How's Thailand?" Oh, blocked. Why would you block that right away?
Sweet love.
Missy, hey!
Wait, where did I get $51? Who super chatted? Thanks for.
Three of the people said, I think it's a shared kitchen and bathroom, which makes sense why she only shows us her room, right?
Funny. Oh, fat. Let you say hello to everybody. Armando, Raggy,
Hi to everybody but you.
Instant baby boy. Hi, sweet love. I gotta order some hamburger helper.
Hamburger helper? I feel like you couldn't pay me to eat hamburger helper. But in my defense, if you really love it and you make it like twice a week, don't. Okay, I'm not judging you. This one at rehab I was sent to, that's all they had was like all the different flavors of hamburger helper. And I just could never look at it the same ever.
I didn't pawn my wedding ring. That's an immediate block. Imagine being so butthurt you're going to send the person here again.
Fashionable.
Can we see the AC? It's healing, Carrie. Thank you. Hey, handsomest man.
Fashionable said there's a quiet order on the flat she rents and pets discouraged. Yeah, I thought it said no pets.
Babe, you want to see my my AC job? The Kraft spaghetti in a box.
I have a question. Don't you supposedly talk to Salah on FaceTime all day, every day, because you guys can't stand to be apart? How has he not seen the AC yet?
Yeah. Oops. Okay. Smokey. I'm gonna trip on him.
Someone said our super chat, you must have disorders, Salah, to still be a part of.
Hold on, guys. Let me fix myself here. Oof. Oh, Smokey. Oh my god. I almost tripped on Smokes. Holy smokes. Okay.
What if Smokey's the one that takes her out one of these days? I would adopt him. I would. I would fly my happy ass to Canada and I would adopt him because he's the best boy in the world.
Okay, let me bring my plate to the kitchen. Salah saying hi to everyone.
Everyone but you. Isn't that weird?
What, Rebecca? I don't understand that. Thank you for the super chat. No. Ooh, it's nice and cold in this apartment. Okay, best investment, $140. Oh, yeah.
She has her own small kitchen and bath. It's just small. She doesn't share them. The other people said my kitty might not like it though. I have a fat gray boy cat. He is not as fat as Smokey, but he is bigger. Smokey meows for food and attention. That is what he wants. Smokey seems like he would be the best cuddler. Does he not?
Okay. Not bad, eh? See, babe? Play crazy?
I don't know. Their whole interaction, it's weird. I don't believe that's really him though. I just don't. I'm officially going to hell. I just asked my dog, what are you doing now? You're not going to help, but your day is just gonna be weird. I could just sense that for you now. I said he's talking to the women in Chantel's chat. I got this from the women in my Discord. Kit Kat said, should you check on Salah? He was literally in chat for like 2 minutes. He didn't even tell you good job in the unit or update us on Julia. Lila said, Kit Kat, I think he came to make sure he gets paid. And then he comes back, CM, Julia is happy. I don't know, weird. I feel sad for Salah. I don't. Chubbs, why do you feel sad for me? I don't. It gives me life that the scammer got scammed. It does. You should be mad at Chantal, though. As soon as there were signs of trouble, she up and left town to leave you to deal with everything. And she would always say, like, Syrians have the worst kind of passports. And I don't know, say all this stuff about you, but like, did she give a fuck where you ended up? Dried up Twitter hag said, oh, now she's grieving. And why the fuck is she snatching up that cat like that? He needs to decompress and does not know you. Yeah, the way she had him bent backwards over her shoulder was so frustrating to me. I know how to take care of cats. And then she said, I'm not the arsler. And dried up Twitter hag said, I flat out disagree with both of those statements. Callie Ray said, why did Foodie Beauty react so angrily when someone said to Salah, having fun in Thailand? She instantly said, block. A bit of a weird reaction. Free the people, maybe you're right. Maybe that's where he is. Kristen said Salah entered the chat, said hi to each person individually, ignored all questions, and now isn't saying anything. If she can't pick up the cat, she couldn't pick up that AC. Yeah, she paid for somebody to put that in. Random Chin asked, is he gone? Their profile picture. I feel kind of ghosted, online alpha male said. Lola said, did you make him come and say hi? Hamburger Eyes said, where'd Salah go? I do not believe she doesn't know how to lift a cat. She's trying to hurt him on purpose. I could see Foodie Beauty trying to hurt something on purpose because she didn't want him anymore anyways. Ellie's RPH said, oh, I just realized, not long before Salah appeared in the chat, guess who had to leave? Exactly, Teardrop. Salah is not around. That's her favorite mod. Okay. Did Salah pop in just to say to a few beezers and leave? I don't see him in the chat anymore. Interesting. And then there's Salah Lizzie. How embarrassing. When your beezers have to pretend to be your man, how is she not embarrassed? Wouldn't you be talking every night if you were away from your husband? Exactly. No sympathy for the Syrian scammer. He showed us who he is with the K Bella DMs. True. Don't feel sorry for a man that wants to rape women in their Bibles. I'm sorry. I just don't. Never forget. Hold on. Here's a clip that I don't remember what. Oh, I do. I do. I remember. It's like his face.
Well, hold on a second.
Just letting him rip.
Why did she look around the room and smile before she did it?
Chantal should just marry Teardrop. That's so weird. That actually sounds painful. I don't think that noise has ever came out of my ass. Like, she intentionally does something. I'm sorry, but that's not normal, right? It reminds me of this clip of this hippo that raises his butt and farts all over people. I forget where, at some zoo. Anyways, that's what Foodie Beauty reminds me of. She's so fucking disgusting. We're supposed to believe people are attracted to that. Well, there's people that are. Salah like shit. Anime liked all kinds of weird stuff. There's people that pay to watch her eat, so I guess, maybe somebody pays for her to do one loud fart. Maybe. P.S. Salah writes in chat that on the plane, people of all ages were petting her. And Foodie Beauty reacts like it's the first time hearing this. Despite insisting they talk all the time, it seems like a story he would have shared with her.
In the plane, all people.
She told us Julia was sedated.
All ages were playing and petting her. No way, were they?
I don't see. I don't know. Even if they.
Hey, Poetic Justice. Hey, Missy. Hey, Jay. Hey, Bonus Kitten Pondu. Mia. I missed a bunch of people. I'm so sorry. Welcome, everybody. Fashionable. I hope I said hi to you.
In the plane, all people.
She told us Julia was sedated.
All ages were playing and petting her. No way, were they?
I don't see. I don't know. Even if they.
In the plane, all people.
She told us Julia was sedated.
All ages were playing and petting her. No way, were they?
That doesn't sound safe. What if Julia went insane when all the kids were petting her and then just started running around the plane scratching people? I know that wouldn't happen, but it doesn't sound safe to me. Taylor Brown said they're terrible liars, like real bad. I don't think you could just let your animals out on a plane. I mean, I haven't flown in a really long time, but I can't imagine they'd be fine with like Chachi laying on my lap and sleeping the whole time. Maybe they would be. I don't know. Bad Seed said, I bet it happened in first class. Harry Nim said animals, even in the cabin of the plane, are not allowed outside their carriers. So tell that story again. He's full of shit. Full of shit. Now that one scary flight I was on, it would have honestly helped at the time. I had a pug when all that was going down. It would have helped to have him sitting by me. He probably wouldn't have enjoyed it though. Friends with Scissors says classic Foodie Beauty hits payday and bitch tits comes running. If that's really him. Girl World Comment said, oh my god, look at their profile picture. Hold on. I'm kind of scared. Is this the edited version? Have you guys seen this photo of Foodie? She reminds me of like a fat Donald Trump who's now entered sex work. I don't know why. I see a really fat Donald Trump who's now doing OnlyFans, and I will never not see that. All right, let me go back to the tweet. Girl World's comment said King Beezer is in her live chat and said he misses Julia. So what happened to Julia then? Valerie said probably with the street cats. Okay, so let's say it was a Beezer pretending to be Salah, but they forgot they were on the Salah account. And Julia was being talked about, so they were like, I miss Julia. What are the odds that happened? Lisa said, don't fall for it. It's engagement bait. She's told that sad sack of dog shit to come in and stir the pot. But said, I'm sure you have receipts of this, right? Screenshot? Video? I'm sure she's on the streets too, but that's only going on their track records. I mean, I didn't see it go down, but I believe it did. Did anybody watch that happen in real time? Phoebe said back when they got her the streets, the poor cat was very domesticated and will find it hard to survive. I can't think about this too long. Does anyone feel sorry for Salah? No. Creepy. Oh, I'm really far behind in the chat. Specs! Hey! I was just telling my bestie the other day that Foodie Beauty and Donald Trump have a lot of parallels in their personality. I just think that she looks like him there. A Donald Trump sex worker. I just see it. Hey Jet, she likes Trump. She's like Trump in a lot of ways. Sometimes I wonder what people look at on OnlyFans. My imagination is probably incorrect, but I wonder. I don't know, but it can't be much different on what you can search for free on Pornhub. I don't know. I've like never thought to like join somebody or subscribe to somebody's OnlyFans because like I don't know. I'm gonna sound bitchy and all the sex workers of the world are gonna come after me. But again, like why would you pay $20 for something when you can go see it for free? Like why? Did you get another membership? Thank you. Tammy got it. I received oh my gosh, welcome to the Breezy Bunch, Tammy. I don't wonder what she looks like at all. Thank you for gifting me, kind. You're so sweet. All right, Ollie said, Foodie Beauty lied again. Big shocker, Julia is on the streets. I hope not. But then where would she have gone? If Salah fled to Thailand or whatever, do we really believe they got Julia a health certificate and vaccinations? I don't know if I really believe that. I don't know if he had to leave that he would have cared about Julia. Bad Seed said fiction versus reality. So Bad Seed, I guess, has this app that takes the filters off. That's wild. Her wrist scares me. It looks like she was taken apart and put back together wrong or something. I don't know. I always think of the things I could do if I had like a big haunted house at my house every year. And most of the images and things, they would all involve Foodie Beauty. They would. What's that on her lip? That's the herpy that never went away. Prettier than 90% of YouTube. You know, I look a little wild right now with my curly hair. I've been embracing my curls, to be honest, because it looks like I have more hair when I just let the curls take over. So anyways, I look kind of wild. I'm wearing Hurley loungewear with palm trees on it, and my hair is curly. Um, but I am showered and I do smell good. But however crazy I look, I don't look like Foodie Beauty, and for that, I am grateful. Big ol' meat paws, herpy or meth pipe burn. Well, could be both. It's the herp. I think OnlyFans are paying for a familiar face and more personal experience. Would you want a personal experience with this, though? I wouldn't. I can't think of a time where I would be desperate enough to need personal time with Foodie Beauty. Ugh. And she was on OnlyFans at one point. Yikes. All right, let's keep going. What is this? Sutton. Sorry, this episode is so fresh in my mind. I could picture her rolling her face away because she would roll when she would get anxiety. Anyways, Mean Kitten said Teardrop killed a wolf spider with her neck massager. Teardrop, you don't have to call them neck massagers anymore. Would you kill a bug with your personal toy, though? Like, I would not. I just know. Kristen said, welcome back, Salah. I think we saw those screenshots. Hey, Spec said, but I'm not the type. I don't want any experience with Foodie except to watch her karma. Is that a vibrator? Well, I feel like this was edited in. She definitely was using a roller. I just can't remember if it looked like this. Maybe that's what her face roller looked like. It wasn't a vibrator, I can tell you that much. I don't know. I don't picture Sutton owning like any vibrators. Do you? She went to some show in Vegas and like, what was it? Was it Chippendales or the Thunder from Down Under? And I don't know what she thought was going to happen there, but like she stormed out like that was too much for her. So I don't know if she would openly just have a dildo on her face, let alone even own one. I just don't see it. I'm on a whole journey in my mind. Hey, Mrs. C. It's a roller wolf spider. Bites don't really affect humans. I feel like the only thing I'm really scared of are those brown recluses. I worked for a vet that got bit in the face once by one. And like I swear it looked like his face was melting off. And that's like the only thing I'm legitimately scared of. Oh, and those things that I don't think can even harm me. Have you ever seen a house centipede? I hate those things, but it's just because they have so many legs. Anyways, the brown recluses, I never want to meet one. I hope it stays far away from me. Who is that? The lady that is from, yeah, that's a Real Housewife. Her name is Sutton. I root for her sometimes, and then there's days I can't stand her. I can never make up my mind. I honestly think she's like has a broken inner child that needs a lot of healing, and she could grow as a person if she goes to therapy and heals her inner child. But she's, I don't know, sometimes she's a really big bitch. She thinks she's all that because she has a whole bunch of money, which, like, she has a lot of money, but I feel like she makes her friends feel poor. I don't know. Sometimes I like her, sometimes I don't, if that makes sense. I don't. I hope she stops drinking. I know she says, like, her drinking isn't a problem, but, like, is it normal to carry around a mixer in your purse? When I did things like that, it was because I was using alcohol a whole lot. Anyways, let's keep going. Do I have a clip? Salah disappears, and guess what happened? Teardrop came back. Chantal, I'm back. My son that I haven't seen in a while came by and brought me aside and to see my grandkids. I haven't seen in months. Teardrop, I think you just need your own channel to just have verbal diarrhea all over on. Does it kill you to share attention with Foodie Beauty? Anyways, this is just more proof that I think that was not Salah. I definitely think it's her beezers. But this is funny. Bad Seed said, I will leave this here. The payday bar with Salah's face on it. This is my first time here and super cool that the majority of the chat is blue and green. Hey, welcome. Said, so what are we talking about today? Just Foodie Beauty gossip. I was hoping to snipe her today, but like the one day I was like, oh, I'm ready. Whatever today holds, I'll be on top of it. She doesn't do shit. So we're doing Foodie Beauty gossip, conspiracies. I don't know. Twitter is fighting right now, a whole bunch of creators, but we're not going to cover that because I don't know. It's too negative. It's all too negative. Too much drama, and I don't really understand what most people are talking about. Anyways, so there's that. Heather said, did Foodie Beauty just talk to George Glass on stream? I was texting, but I never hear Crazy Frog as she requested to verify. He is not a robot. Well, I don't think Teardrop knows how to play Crazy Frog. Michaela said Foodie Beauty can't go 12 hours without getting zooted in Canada, yet we are expected to believe she was raw dogging real life, her words, in Kuwait for 3 years. Nah, don't buy it. She was self-medicating with something else over there. That's what I've been saying. And a lot of you guys too. You guys thought she was overdoing some sort of pill, whatever pill she was taking over there. There were times I could have swore she got into some coke or Adderall. I don't know. But I never thought she was sober just because she was in Kuwait, especially knowing that Salah's friend Allah was a dealer. He could get them drugs and whiskey. What did he say? Whiskey, weeds, laptops, phones, whatever else. Ashernay said food mainly. She ate until she passed out just about. She may have gotten some meds, but the food was the main culprit, and she destroyed any health she has left with it. Chloe said definitely both of them. She keeps saying she needs to stop because of how it affects her, and then goes live each night. Cam off. High as fuck. Telling people she's just tired. Same old, can't do life without a crutch. How's this gonna play out, I wonder? I don't know, but I'm here for the shit show. I truly am. I'm just glad we're out of Kuwait. She's killing me with her marathon lives, though, like a million times a day. I think she's killing everybody else with them too. I think people are getting burnt out on her. And while she has a lot of people in her chat lately, I don't think it's going to stay like this. She isn't doing anything. Before, when she was live all the time, she was going out and about places, taking us to different parks. We would stalk her boyfriends. We would go out to eat a lot. We would go shopping. What else did we do, you guys? I don't know, but now she's just high alone in an apartment. And she gets to the point where it's not fun to watch. Do you know what I mean? Watching her completely out of her mind is not entertaining. I don't think so. Christine said the photos of Julia are from Salah dropping off Foodie Beauty at the airport. They thought Julia would be allowed to board. The photos were taken on the shuttle or bus from the parking area to the terminal. That actually makes sense. Well, what do we think happened to Julia? Callie Ray said Teardrop leaves chat, then Salah appears in chat, then Salah leaves chat, then Teardrop reappears in chat. I wonder what that's about. They're pretending to be Salah. Foodie Beauty has a penis head. Like, what the fuck is this? It almost looks like a, no? An inflamed nipple. Buttered Crumpet said, what the fuck is that? A steak? A fin? Head meat? Donna said, I imagine it looks something like this, only with a lot less hair now. Yeah, she used to have hair a long time ago, but then she started going bald, and then half of it was gone. I could believe, oh, maybe it's neck fat. Wait, what is this? What is that? Foodie, you might want to go to the doctors. Your head has a boob. I'm not a professional, but just go in and go to the ER and say my head has a boob. Anyway, so now she has to dress it up in case it leaks. I don't know. What is it? Oh my God, Sherry, she could be a mean girl. This is my first time here. Again, I'm so far behind. Wow, the wrong Missy. This weather is dangerous and feels like the temperature is set on hell. I'm not even joking. Stay hydrated. She needs to see a doctor anyways. She needs a new RX for her insulin. Hey, DJ. Thank you for pinning my last comment. She rips your past addictions, but not even a month back in Canada, and every day she's wasted on edibles. Off your high horse, Foodie. Yeah, thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that. It means a lot to me. I'm happy to pin it, and it's really good to see you. Do you guys like AC/DC? I was going through this thing this morning where I wanted to play like all the songs that I used to dance to. So You Shook Me All Night Long. Like I liked to go to places back in my 20s where there was a live band. I also went to clubs and stuff like that, but I also liked the bands. Rock and Roll All Night by Kiss. Pour Some Sugar on Me, Def Leppard. I feel like that's everybody's dancing song though. Like everybody wants to get on a bar to that song, right? Anyways, it's been a long time since I have been in the club or a bar, but I still really like the music I used to listen to. That part hasn't changed. All right, let's keep going. Top Mom B said, does anyone know what's going on with this? Okay, so this is where it gets weird. So Death Rat got doxxed last night, and this is on the Shantopolis Reddit. It says Foodie Beauty was on live last night in the chat at the 2:11:11 mark. Someone named Ariel G had typed out her full address. Foodie Beauty was off camera stuffing her face and talking when she saw it. She suddenly said that she was tired and going to bed and ended the stream. Did anyone else see this? I caught it on Are You Serious' night stream. AYS said that the info was on Kiwi Farms before this. I guess when Foodie Beauty sobers up, she'll get all the streams taken down. From what I understand, they're still up. Maybe she's still asleep. What time is it for her in Canada right now? Is she alive? Oh, yeah, and Butterfly Vision said, I just checked Kiwi Farms, and someone posted a potential likely blank around 11:30 last night. Based on the info, oh, okay, I just scared myself. Based on the info they gathered, prices and comparing images off Zillow to Foodie Beauty streams, it's very much probably accurate. So if you are new to me or new to Foodie Beauty and you're wondering, like, don't these people care that her address is being shared? Um, she's doxed so many people. Her bestie at the time, Missy Moo, did all types of shit to me. I'm sorry. Well, I'm not going to openly share her address. I don't feel bad for her. I just don't. One of her beezers sent a pizza to my house. So I seem to have misplaced my sympathy bone for the time being, okay? And I don't know that I'm gonna go looking for it. Halloween's fugitive Badusi said, really testing the integrity of those counters there, Chantal. Do you have to put your gut up on the counter? And if so, is it comfortable? It's like she's using it as a bra. Get some lift. The Wonder counter. Do you guys remember Wonder bras? Do they still have those? Before I had a child, I was like so flat chested. I wore a Wonder bra. And then after I had a child, then my boobs finally grew. But anyways, I had this like weird memory. Oh my God, do you guys remember the water bras? Do they still have those? I don't know. I have weird memories unlocked right now. Don't mind me. Canary, Google an ocean sunfish, please. Same head shape. Okay, let me look on my phone. Ocean. Is that the flatfish? It looks flat. Oh my God. It does look like Foodie. It is generally not thought of to be good to eat. Oh my gosh, you guys, Google an ocean sunfish. They're the world's largest bony fish, known for their unique flattened and rounded body shape. They are known for their large size. They have a distinctive flattened and rounded body shape with a small mouth and large eyes. Anyways, sorry, I was on a whole journey. Let me get back to this. So everybody was doing these pictures of Tracy, and it's kind of a fun time. Do you guys remember glamour shots, and did you ever get them done? Fashion Champagne said Tracy TX glamour shots. And there's more of them too. I can't wait to show you guys. Ash said her beezers are, hey beezers, the reason she communicated and contemplated making a deal with FFG is she knows BBJ was taken care of and or is interested in getting a car and doesn't give a shit about the cat's well-being. The reason she didn't take the deal is she's not in control. Yeah, Foodie has to be in control of the situation. She's probably worried too. Like, she doesn't want to commit to not getting a cat. I heard that was one of the stipulations. She had to promise to not get another animal for 2 years. It's a lot of rules for somebody like Foodie Beauty who doesn't want any rules. This gives ALM vibes. Oh my God. Girl, I spit out my coffee. I remember glamour shots. I probably still have some saved somewhere. I want to find them now. Hold on. I got out of my chat. We all would love a BBJ update. Yeah, we would. I'm not a fan of doxing, but when Marty fucked with Missy Moo, I was there for it, especially after what she did to Breezy and PI. Yeah, anybody else I would feel sorry for, but these people, I don't. Let's keep going. Bye, Tracy. Okay, what happened now? Tracy needs to be removed as a mod, Rebecca said. Teardrop was saying, Chantel, that would be like taking a deal from the devil. The devil? Find a good home for him if you need to, but not her. I think she's deranged. Someone said, I don't know her that well, but she sounds like she has tried to care. But she's a mean girl too, though. Like, I'm conflicted. LMAO, LMAO, a deal with the devil? Stink Stink said, if you want to rehome Smokey, you should have a rescue find a safe home. They will do screening on people to make sure they're a good fit. She won't do that, though. What is this last comment? Let's see. Tracy, you're a horrible moderator. It's because she's barely sober, I think. Just my opinion. Mean Kitten, Mean Kitten said the cherry has been sold. Is it a sherry or cherry? Sherry? Whatever the fuck it is, it's been sold. I don't believe that. I still don't think they even fully owned the car. I don't know if they were leasing it or what they did. They probably just dropped it back off. Nothing but love said this back and forth shit with the cat is infuriating. I feel that in my soul. Like, I wish she would just make up her mind. Queen Jellybean said she said that Salad sold the car. Does she think none of us know how adulting works? How did Sally sell a car he was paying on for 6 years? Oh, yeah, he didn't. That motherfucker got repoed when the piggy bank went back to Maple Land. Oh, Foodie. You've been talking a lot of shit about people's evictions and everything else, and your car may have got repossessed. That's not a good look. People really don't like Tracy. Rebecca said Tracy needs to be removed as a mod. Tracy said, why, Rebecca? I never bother you. Are you jealous or what's the problem? She also says, I'm going to sit back and watch how the other mods work and see how they mod. So I will not be blocking or timing out for a while. Take it away, mods. She says, I actually don't know what I'm doing wrong and why I'm so disliked because you're fucking insane. Fondue Spite Bitch said Tracy says we're all jealous of her. I am definitely not. I'm not. How about you out there? Are you jealous of the blue eyeshadow and Karen wig? I sound like such a bitch, but this woman really is insane. Okay, somebody said Foodie's live now and she sounds drunk. Lori said even the beezers are tapping out. Hold on, let's see what the beezer said. No one is going to stick around for this. You can't even dress normal and hang out with friends. Yeah, she's going to wear people out of these lives. It's boring. She's not even really functional during most of them. She's out of her mind. Out of her mind. I could believe she was drunk. Queen Jellybean said, explain to me like I'm 5. What offering Foodie Beauty a car for a cat she already doesn't want is going to do other than give her transportation to pick out a different cat that better suits her wants. If you're going to touch the poo, do something to make her life worse, not better. I want to see what people say about this. It said in Canada for over 6 months or more. Hey, Nut Detective. Good to see you. She is out of her mind. She is. Doug Fupa said part of the agreement was that she wouldn't get another cat. And it would also make sure that she doesn't throw the cat out in the street. Queen Jellybean said, and Chantal follows rules and agreements since when? When she has the car, she has the car. And if she decides to get a cat, or 2, or 3, or 4, nothing is going to stop her. She don't care about repercussions like breaking a contract with a hater or getting sued. Poe said, transportation allows her to create more content, which allows FFG to create more content. Queen Jellybean said maybe she should just go pick her up and they could do a vlog together. I don't know. You said if she buys a car this way, she can't improve her credit as easily. So can't fix tax issues to get Sally Boy over here. Nothing. I do hope brings enough ice cream. Oh, ice cream sounds good. I want Moose Tracks ice cream. Have you ever had Moose Tracks? If you haven't, you need to. Immediately go to your Walmart, go wherever you need to go that's closest to you and go get the Moose Tracks. Or you need the Rite Aid ice cream, malted, what is it, chocolate malted crunch. That's a really good ice cream too. You need to find those two and eat them immediately. Car for marriage license would have been a better offer. Oh my gosh, yes. Said I'm sharing with all of you guys in spirit. Moose Tracks is really good, right? I don't think she's supposed to have an animal at her apartment. No, that's what I've heard. Okay, hold on. I'll quit yapping and let me go there. Well, I'm not going to quit yapping because I still have to talk about this. You know what I mean? Okay, Lori said, quoting Foodie Beauty, did you ever have baked lasagna? Let's just keep going. How is she supposed to fit on this? I think the capacity for the bench is 220 pounds. Isn't she like 550? How is her gut even going to fit on that? The table only holds 110. Her fupa weighs way more than that. These tables are cool, like, I don't know, I feel like by the pool. Or like if you have a patio by your pool. I don't know. She never really thinks long term. Simone said, I'm just going to leave it here. Depends on which seller you got on Amazon. They add a full description. Girl, the bench doesn't stand a fucking chance. The bench has a capacity of 220 pounds. So she could put a leg on there. Woohoo. Live your best life, Foodie. Yeah, I said live stream recap Smokey and the Blunt. A cat's cry for help in weed soaked chaos. She's back again, round 2, except this time it's audio only because Foodie is too indecent for a camera. She's high, pantsless, and sweaty. Ew. And yes, this stream is in vertical mode. Not because she doesn't know better, don't be fooled, Vertical streams get more views, and girls gotta finesse that algorithm somehow. Right off the bat, we hear poor Smokey meow, and bam! Foodie's off to the races, fat shaming the cat who never asked to be born, much less adopted by someone who sees him as a furry punchline. She laughs manically between puffs of vape, calling him names like Fatso, and blaming him for being addicted to treats, as if he opened DoorDash and ordered a party pack of temptations. She said he was chasing the laser pointer, and she's proud of herself, like she's Jillian Michaels for felines. Then plot twist. She says she's getting close to Smokey. She's bonded. She wants to keep him. In the same breath, she tells us that FFG DM'd her and on Insta offering a $2,000 beater car in exchange for surrendering Smokey and promising no more pets for 2 years. The cat would go live with FFG's bestie. Sounds like a dream escape plan for Smokey, but Foodie declines. Why? Because she's still salty about BBJ and the lack of updates. Sis, you gave that cat away and washed your hands of her. Now you want an update? Girl, what? Hold on one fast, you guys. I have to cough. Okay. Okay. Instead, she says she keeps Smokey, or she's keeping Smokey because she's bonding with him, and he's sweet. Translation: she doesn't want to lose content. The same way people bond with houseplants, they forget to water. Then comes the string of stoner babble. She says she might have bipolar disorder and needs a psychiatrist. She's been saying that since 2017, usually while taking 0 steps towards actual care. She also muses about maybe getting a car on payments and casually dropped that they sold the car and all the money went to Salah. Of course it did. The man is either a scammer, a ghost, or a figment of her THC-marinated imagination. Speaking of Salah, she jokes about moving in with S-Jam. Her ex-simp, current enemy, possible future roommate? Says Salah would be mad because being married to a Muslim man is hard. And she can't live with another man because she might bone him? Girl, what in the TLC spin-off hell is this plotline? She might bone him? Someone asked why she didn't go with Salah wherever he went again. Where? And she ominously says there's a reason she can't talk about. Is the reason that he's made of pixels? She then makes the wildly random observation that Julia the cat has a better passport than Salah, and ends up feeling bad for Syrian men? Huh? No one knows she's blitzed. Fully, absolutely stoned. Even as she denies it, we hear her cough laughing through vape pits and slurring so hard, someone in chat asks if she's drunk. Girl says she quit weed every 24 hours like it's a seasonal detox. And yet here we are. Again. More fat jokes about Smokey, who is probably mentally packing a suitcase and Googling cat escape tunnels. She mocks his weight and says she smacks his butt because he's fat and cute. Honestly, we're one cheese-it away from her trying to make OnlyFans cat content. The stream ends with 10 solid minutes of food talk that would make drywall yawn. She reminisces about driving to town for Nashies, so no one would judge her. Babe, the internet was watching, and says she wants poutine and taco wraps. Her slurring intensifies, she can't pronounce margarine, spirals into a giggle fit over margarine, and finally goes full sitcom character lost in her own punchline. And just when you think it can't get any worse, she casually refers to an autistic man as spurging out. Laughs and says maybe she shouldn't have said that. You think? Then she shrugs it off and keeps going because consequences are for people with shame. Finally, she says sorry for being boring and promises it won't be like this every night. Girl, it's always like this. Oh my god, she looks horrible. She looks like her broken toe, doesn't she? But I think they just make mattresses. They should do all furniture, honestly. Genevieve! By bonding, she means I'm a stubborn bitch who's terrified about getting outed for animal neglect again. Exactly. Moonface, I agree. She eats in bed. Big FFG is a real thing. Or Big Fig? Big Fig is a real thing. I didn't know that. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. What's a Big Fig? I'm genuinely curious. Wonder Mom said, under depression suffering bitches of girl world, can we talk? Not once in my long life did I tell people I'm too depressed to do something. Struggling? Hurting? Yes. Is that a me thing? Do you tell people sorry, but I'm just too depressed? No, and there's probably times I should say no to things, but like I have this whole thing since I was a waste of space and oxygen before, and basically a menace to society and my family. So like I can't say no to helping people. It doesn't matter if I'm having anxiety, doesn't matter if I'm depressed. I will show up a shell of a person just to help someone out. Is anybody else like that too? Hold on, I'm stuck for some reason. I think I got off my Twitter. I have no idea where I ended up, but we're just gonna start at the top and go down to where we were. I don't know why Amberlynn dresses the way she does. But anyway, she's wearing a Barbie tank top, and Jawbone tells her, your shirt says Barbie, but your arms say barbecue. Let's just keep going. Miss Ellie asked, did she do it? Did she get a job? Chantel, is that you? Yes, it is. Oh my god, it really is. Tell me that's not Foodie with makeup on. Those poor kids. Cave Lady said, I know there's a lot of cat stuff afoot, but can we talk about how she simply stopped taking insulin? I think she wants to die. I mean, why else would you just stop taking life-saving medication? Kings of Voice said craziness. And with her mom also being diabetic, she's not revealing that detail to mommy. Does her mom know how sick she is? Duchess said, it's totally fine. Weed is medicine now, remember? Cave said, okay, it definitely is. And I literally just dosed. I have medical MJ. I see a doctor for my nausea. However, I agree with it not at all being the medicine she needs. Liv said, wait, probably couldn't afford it. Yikes. But like, let's say, okay, it's not like Foodie doesn't have family that would help her. So if she couldn't afford it, why wouldn't she have asked her mom for help? Her mom helps her with everything else. It's just weird to me. Like, why would you choose to stop taking something that could save your life, right? Wimp said she was probably lying about taking it in the first place. Cave said, we saw the needles, and I definitely noticed a few times she injected while streaming, just below where the camera would show. However, I'm sure she took it irregularly and only on and off. I would be too scared. We make some people more paranoid. That's true. Canary said the allegations against Amber make my head spin. Oh no, is there more? Is there anything new with her? Tara said, so Foodie shows Solid the AC unit, which she would have already done if they talked all the time. Then he says hi to a few people in chat, but no one interacts. Nah, something is up. It wasn't him. It just wasn't. I'm your Huckleberry said, maybe it's just me, but if I raged and cried about someone who stole my cat and insinuated the cat might be mistreated by this arch nemesis, I wouldn't say something like this to that same person after they offered to take another cat. Let's see, wouldn't that be like an instant go fuck yourself? Okay, let's play it.
And then I was like, can we have Smokey updates? And then I was like, can we have Smokey updates? And then I was like,
Foodie just doesn't know when to shut up. She doesn't know when to bite her tongue. She talks too much when she shouldn't. She doesn't think before she speaks. It would be like an instant go fuck yourself. Jen with the G said, oh, hell yeah, just like old times. Good catch. Okay, I know I'm going to sound like a bitch, but it's still wild to me that she's bigger now than she was here. I can honestly say I've never had to lift up my stomach and put it on a counter. Not my side fat, not my back, nothing. And for that, I'm so grateful. It's terrifying. It's absolutely terrifying. That would be a wake-up call to me. It would. No new allegations against Andy. Same ones as before, that shirt. Her AC unit probably already flooded the apartment. Oh no. I love that for her. Oh wait, I'm supposed to be going down, huh? Because we started at the top. I get thrown off when it kicks me off my page, and then I don't remember where we were. Cowboy Dog said Chantel's obsession with Julia is the same as any narcissist with kids. They use as pawns to claim ownership of a distant partner. In her insane mind, Julia's proof that her relationship with Salah is real. They have a baby, and that it wasn't a total scam after all. She ditched her baby and left it alone in another country. Foodie, you are the worst cat mom. I think she is either a narcissist or sociopath. I can't really decide. A sociopath is you become that way because of your environment, right? Or do I have those two flipped? Anyway, I know she's not normal. There's like, if you've ever been with a narcissist or lived with a narcissist, like there's certain traits that they all have. Like everything has to be about them all the time. Like everything's a fucking big deal. It could be anywhere from a hangnail to a broken toe to your hair is out of place. It could be a fucking deal, big fucking deal. Nothing is ever their fault. It's always constantly everybody else's fault. The world has a problem. They never do. Do you know what I mean? So I think she definitely has traits. Let's see. The fact that Chantal would consider for a second to hand Smokey to FFG leaves me mind blown. Girl, what? She's so desperate to wash her hands of the hassle of owning a cat, she doesn't give a fuck. God, she's pathetic. She is. I could hear her saying that too. Pathetic. Pathetic. I'm your Huckleberry said, I know how Foodie Beauty loves to fire back at people. I thought it was weird that around the 1 hour, 4 minute mark of another day, people comment about Salah only showing up to get paid and she just gets quiet. That girl is a pro at reading the chat. These didn't slip by her. Okay, let's see what people were saying. I'm gonna hit my vape really fast. I love how people assume that people know nothing about their own lives. Can you hang out with Peetz? Someone said, Foodie Beauty, oh, I'm sorry, there's a rumor you got a kitty with BB, but returned them, then tried to get them back, and the owner said no. Pickles asked why would he get paid. Sam said Salah was here. Chubbs asked, can you hang the wet towel up? Do your wish list already. Tomorrow it's supposed to be 34. Kit Kat, I think he came to make sure he gets paid. If it was him, he does always show up around payday. That was like a trend we've been seeing for a while, right? Again, okay, do you guys think it was really Salah in the chat or do you think it was beezers? Let me know. Yeah, I said when you come online bragging that you, a known animal neglector, got another cat and dangle it for content, teasing if you'll keep it or toss it, don't act shocked when your address gets outed. You antagonize the wrong crowd. Cat ladies don't play, don't fuck with cats. It's true, I wouldn't fuck with cat people. They're on a whole other level. And it's not that us dog people don't love dogs. It's just like cat ladies are a good kind of crazy. I don't know how to describe it. Cat people in general. They're protective of them. They love all the cats. They will fight for Joe's cat down the street. They just, you know what I mean? They just love them. I wouldn't be so stupid to go against cat people. Of all the people I've been stupid enough to fight with, I wouldn't fuck with cat people. Mean Kitten said, I have questions over the escape from Kuwait. They sold the car, moved stuff, got a cat a passport, sold the treadmill all in a couple days. I'm wondering if they just left all their shit at the fart box. She said she left clothes behind, including the Grandpa Joe. Oh, yeah, but must be sad about that. Okay, Mrs. C said, I think it was Teardrop. Mrs. C, it's so good to see you. Hello, Kung Fu Fuckery. The fact that FFG and Foodie Beauty have open communication with each other tells us everything we need to know about both of them. It is odd. I've been seeing more and more people thinking that they're working together. I don't know. I don't know. If they are, and this has all been an act with FFG, I mean, she needs to get into acting. Like, what is she doing just on YouTube? She continued to dare people to put her address in the live chat. She was like, "If you know my address, then post it." They posted it, her fault. What's wild to me is Ariel G is Jessica Messica's, like, really close friend, and Jessica Messica is cool with Foodie Beauty, so that's, like, so weird to me. But, yeah, if she asked for people to post it, I mean, I guess people were doing what she asked. I think we eventually I was gonna say we eventually have pictures of her house, but it's, like, right here. It's not hers in particular, okay? It's not hers, but units that you can rent maybe on her property. Anyways, Monica said yes, and from her reaction to it in last night's stream, which is still publicly available in her chat, I'd say they got it right. Watch Ariel G in chat sped up. Okay, I'm not going full screen. If you choose to zoom in, audience.
What's my address, Ariel?
Okay, so Ariel told her, "I hate to tell you this, but your address was posted on a website that starts with a K." And she said, "Then what's my address, Ariel?"
No. I heard Smokey created Kiwi Farm.
Bear.
Sorry, I'll stop smacking.
Please do.
I don't know.
Ariel then says, "Oh, it looks like the same exact place. Sorry." I hate her eating sounds.
I was just munching a little bit. Fugitive beef. Whoops.
Seafood section? Maybe I could speed it up. Oh,
He does seal. Oh. Farted on the street.
farted on the street.
Oh my gosh, okay, I gotta put this away and I'm tired, so it's getting late. I want to sleep.
Oh, yeah, it's there. Okay. I do not encourage anybody to do anything, okay? She said, "What's my address?" And somebody said, okay. Anyways, I just want to show you the pictures. So this is one of the units you can allegedly rent. Again, you can do something really cute with this, right? Foodie won't, though. You can definitely tell it's an older building. Hold on. Oh, shoot. I can't show you the front. Well, let me go to the other picture. Hold on for 1 second, you guys. I'm going to zoom in on the house part because I think it's really, really cute. Let's see. Let me share the screen. I feel like you could do something with this cute house. Oh, fuck my life. My finger moved it. I was just trying to show the front of the house. Okay, hold on. Let me try it again. All right. Crazy's fat finger problems. They're actually not fat, but they're feeling fat today. I try so hard not to share certain things and then I slip. Share the screen, motherfucker. Share. Here we go. Ah! Forget it. Forget it. Forget it. I give up. The house is cute. Okay. I give up. I give up. Every single time. Every single time. Miss T said her kitchen cupboards are brown. Maybe her unit hasn't been updated. I'm aware I'm not sharing. Let me get off this damn thread. And Foodie, before you run to Yo Mama and complain about anything, you were asking people to post that I'm just covering what people were doing. Your live is still up. Clearly you don't care. But also remember what you had Missy Moo do? I don't care about your feelings. I just don't. Remember when Missy Moo made her profile picture on all of her social media accounts, my daughter, then made a bunch of YouTube accounts with my address in it, my daughter's full legal name. Like, I just don't feel bad. I'm trying to not put it like right up there, but I do want to say nobody send anything to Foodie, please. Nobody go IRL, nobody do any of that. All right, let's go to funny stuff. So there was a whole trend that people were, oh my gosh, Dastardly Deeds, Kung Fu Fuckery, welcome to the Breezy Bunch. Welcome, welcome. By the way, now is a good time to remind you guys, if you are a Breezy Bunch member, and even if you were gifted a membership, please reach out to me. Please, we have a members-only Discord where we talk about this stuff outside of live streams. It's a really good time. We're there for each other. We like to laugh. No drama. There's like literally no drama there, which is nice. So reach out to me. You can email me at justbreezingtoday@mail.com. I would prefer if you could reach out to me on like Facebook or Instagram, on Twitter, but if it's not possible, please email me and I will definitely get you the link. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for getting a membership. Alma got it. Welcome to the Breezy Bunch, Alma. You guys, thank you for all the love you're showing me. It is super cute. I think her place is adorable. There's obviously things that need to be fixed, right? Like, it looks like there's a leak in her place, but it's still cute and you can do a lot with it. I don't know, somebody should just buy it and make it like a gothic mansion or a gothic bed and breakfast. I think that would be really cool. All right, so here is Cindy Lepper. And then I just kept seeing Tracy being edited into things. So I made a Twisted Tracy band. Don't mind me. I thought I was hilarious. And then I turned her into Hulk Hogan too, but I don't remember where I posted it. Oh wait, it might be in the replies. Don't you dare skip her comment. I had to give her a Fred Durst hat, but anyways, this has been a trend. I also made her one of our members' emojis. Feel free to use it. I vaped when I was making these things. So, you know how I am sometimes. ADHD, oh, this, like, I felt this in my soul. I saw somebody in Girl World retweet it, and anyways, it says, do you ever rehearse entire epic conversations in your head? Witty comebacks, heartfelt monologues, the works. Only for the real exchange to last 40 seconds and you blurt out like 3 words. They said my brain loves the director's cut, real life keeps giving me the trailer. I do that all the time. I also have fights in my head. Like, I don't know. I don't know if anybody else does this where you have to like confront, let's say, your sister or your cousin. So then you have the whole scenario played out in your head. And then you even have the part played out where if they don't like what you have to say, and then you have your comeback ready. It's just like a whole dialogue I do in my brain. But then when it comes time for these words to leave my brain and go to my lips, nothing. I could think of 3 words. Totally cool, like, that's wild. That's about it. Anyways, Tracy said, if I wanted to discard him, you dumb fuck. Okay, this is what Foodie Beauty said. If I wanted to discard him, you dumb fuck, I would throw him on the road. Miss Chantal, Foodie Beauty, Soro 2025, talking about Smokey the cat. Never forget, Girl World, the piece of shit that is Foodie Beauty, animal abuser. Fucking slag. Sorry, not sorry. I like that word slag. Marty used to use it. I think this is gross. I couldn't imagine even wanting to joke around about this with my beloved pet. She's a horrible, horrible person. It reminded me of when she would taunt us and torture us with like BBJ and putting her down and saying, bag or wood chipper? Oh, she won't go in a bag, Zeta. She goes in a box or whatever she said. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's weird. I feel bad for Smokey. Hopefully he gets a good home. Pizza Shit said, oh, baby Jesus, if you're real, please give us more Cracktail streams. We miss her. Okay, if you've never seen Foodie Beauty when she was high on coke, boy, do I have something to show you.
Me here. I just want to sincerely thank every single person who has just always supported me through good times and bad times. It's awkward when someone walks in, I'm sorry. But I just wanted to say that. And yes, hamburger eyes. Vive 420. And I love you guys. And I really like that you guys are on this journey with me.
Her
And
eyes.
I respect all non-paid members. I have dry mouth.
But you do.
Paid members. And I just really love you guys. So thank you so much for being part of my life experience. And I'll see you when I see you. Me here.
That kind of made me anxious because I don't know, like I remember the days where I would stay up and do coke all the time, and I hated that dry mouth. I hated it. Nothing ever quenched the thirst. Your tongue would be so dry, like it felt like the desert. I don't miss the having to keep doing the line to like feel normal. Oh, I don't miss any of that. Thank God for a new way of living. Let me tell you. Anyways, the Chantal was much more entertaining. I do have to say that. By a time said, how long before we see Chantal take off that damn tablecloth? I hope she does, but I don't think she will because clothes will be hard to find and it covers her 600-pound body. You know what? I didn't think about that. I keep saying I think she's eventually going to take off the whole costume. It's not a costume to anybody else, but for her it is. I think she was cosplaying as a Muslim revert. She was, or a Muslimah. And I'm not Muslim, so I could say it. I know the other Muslims aren't allowed to judge. Anyway, she made a mockery of the religion. Anyways, that's a whole other thing. I always said I thought she was going to take it off by like next week. It might even be a month, but it's eventually going to come off. Nothing else fits her. She has to wear that. Stu said, I think they got her. Oh, they did. Do you guys think Foodie will accept FFG's offer? I'm going to say no. I don't think she will. Yeah, most people don't think she will either. This dried up Twitter hag said she scared me. I walked in the bathroom to her, just staring into my soul from a black hole. Look, Foodie Beauty, it's an appropriately sized litter box. Look at this option you can get. Smokey deserves this. Why don't you take that stupid ass table off your wish list that you can't sit on anyways because you don't weigh 210 pounds? Why don't you get a litter box like this size for him? Hey, Sunshine. I hope she does, but I doubt it. I think she already said no. All right, Alma, we are now breezy buddies. I totally expect you to hold my hand, give me support when the gunt grifter starts gunting and all that shizzle. I gotta water the plants. You kids have fun. Have a beautiful day. I can't wait to see you again. All right, let's keep going, guys. I think I have a few tweets. And then, I don't know, if Foodie Beauty goes live, it'll probably be the evening. And I have mom duty. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow. But we're not leaving yet. Hold on. Your mom spiked tea. Your mom spiked tea. Nana spiked tea said. Any more updates from Pause Kuwait? I've heard the conspiracy theories. I just had this core memory unlocked of my mom's friend in high school who always spiked her coffee with Bailey's. Like, she would start off, whenever I saw her, she was in like a rotten mood. And then by the end of her cup of coffee, like, she was a whole different woman. So I said, your mom spiked tea. I don't know. Anyways. All right. Any more updates on Pause Kuwait? I've heard the conspiracy theories. Now I'm questioning, was that actually a setup to get Foodie Beauty out of the country? A way for Salah to rid himself of her. He still wants her presence and money, but not her actual presence. Yeah, I thought it could be. The whole Rolla lady seems shady and schemy and scammy. She was giving romance scammer vibes with how she was talking to people in Girl World, like wanting them to come to Kuwait and meet her. She would even put like little rose emojis and hearts. I don't know. It seems like it's somebody Salah knows and that he just wanted to get away from Foodie Beauty. I mean, since all this went down, Paz Kuwait has just dropped off the face of the earth with the updates. Where's Bruce? We still don't know. I could see Salah not having an out and making away. I could see his family saying, "You need to get her away from us. She's bringing shame to our family." It wouldn't surprise me. Foodie Beauty is the type of person that you can't get rid of. We saw her stalk Natter in real time. Hey, Abby! Does she still have Smokey? Yes. I'm not sure he's smart enough. Yeah, there's that part. Oh, here's a story time with Fat Cow, and I think we need to hear it. Cat Bombi said, "Story time with Lady Fat Cow. Go give her some love." All right, let's go full screen for her. And
Once upon a time. You know, it's a good story when it starts like that. There was a particularly rotund individual whose inability to control any of their impulses had become legendary within a small community that existed in a variety of electronic devices situated around the world. That's us. It was widely believed that the majority of the individuals within this small community only observed this particular behemoth because they were consumed with an envy that was quite frankly borderline psychotic, when, in reality, the gargantuan glutton was observed, in the most part, in a ritual of morbid curiosity and a trance-like disbelief that such an aberration could exist. After a particular period of time, which can only be described as a dystopian hellscape of drugs, anger, and staggeringly farcical levels of self-delusion and denial, this Chernobyl-esque elephant's foot made flesh decided that her best course of action was not to go scorched earth on her past per se, but to attempt to rewrite her entire narrative by performing an exorcism on her life and to reincarnate herself as someone who had seen the light.
I do. The Pug Queen. If you search her on Instagram, she's actually so cool. So she used to be one of Hugh Hefner's girlfriends. And she has this big mansion in California, and she dedicates that whole mansion to areas for pugs that she rescues. She also helps rescue other dogs too, but like pugs have her hearts, right? Her heart, right? So her whole mansion is dedicated space to take in all the pugs that are in shelters and need a home. So I would search the Pug Queen. I know she's amazing. Gosh, after I had my first pug, Louie, we got two other pugs from Little Angels Pug Rescue. I don't know if they're still around. There's also a Pug Nation. I know of all the pug places. I'm sorry. I know of all the pug places. If you're looking though to adopt, please reach out to me and I can do my research because I don't want to tell you any place that like I wouldn't actually adopt from myself. But the Pug Queen, she might even know more rescues that actually do it for the animals. You know, their whole goal is to rehoming animals and finding a forever home for them. I would start there. Pugs are precious. I love them. I love them. Chachi, I still love you too. I didn't know I was a Chihuahua person until I adopted Chachi. And now I think I'm an all dog person. I had pugs growing up, Shelties. Gosh, we even had a Springer Spaniel. What else? I don't know. I feel like I've had a whole lot of animals, but like I feel like pugs and Chihuahuas just have a special place in my heart. I think they're funny. That's the main thing. Like pugs are like little clowns and they're always trying to make you laugh. and they truly think that they are queen and king of the world. And you know what I mean? They know that they are. So they just crack me up. They're funny. And Chihuahuas, Chachi is just feisty. She's spicy and feisty and has an attitude problem because she's short. Um, but it's hilarious to me. It's hilarious. And it doesn't matter if it's 95 degrees out. She wants to be in a big blanket, like a big ball of blankets. She wants all the blankets. It doesn't matter how hot it is. Hey, Sniper. Be kind when I looked for Henry. I didn't limit to any organization. It took me a while. You had a Chewini too. I had Gibby, yes. Gibby, I feel like, how do I explain this? It's still so hard for me to talk about her. Like, that dog was in our life for 18 years. But yeah, we had her. She was the smartest dog I think we've ever had. Like, it's like she spoke English. She could just say, let's go potty, and she would go right out back. Okay, let's go get a treat. She'd get a treat. Okay, go get your toy. She'd go get that. We could say, let's go for a car ride. She knew what that meant. Just anything, like sit there. No, Gibby, you can't go on the bed today because I'm doing this. We're washing the bedding. Go sit on the couch. She would just go to the couch. She was just really smart. Really, really smart. Tweety said Chantal is not angry at Salah despite we not seeing him anywhere in her chats, and she doesn't have self-control. She is also not sad. She is dancing on a broken toe. She is hiding something. What? I'm not sure. I think their arrangement is over. But I think she has too big of an ego and too much pride to just say it. That woman that's high out of her mind every day, she's not missing Salah. She seems just fine to me. Maybe she's depressed because she's abusing whatever it is she gets her hands on. I mean, I was depressed when I was doing all types of drugs too and mixing them. I was. Your mom's emotional support carrot said, Chantal and her pity parties. She's upset because she no longer has her servants. She has to do everything on her own, in a tiny flat, and on less money. Bitch did this to herself. May she stay miserable. Amen. Amen. I think that's all I have for today, you guys. I don't know. Let's see. If Foodie Beauty, let's say, goes live in the next hour or so, I can snipe it. So if she goes live in the next hour, look for me and I can hop on. But in the event that she is still passed out from whatever it is that she took, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I want to welcome all the new Breezy Bunch members. Again, please reach out to me and I will get you a link to the Discord. You guys, thank you for all the support. Moonface Pondu for being a member for 2 months. Secret Squirrel, thank you for the super chat. Jen, you also are a member for 2 months. Thank you. I love you. Be kind. Thank you for gifting 2 Breezy Bunch memberships. Tia, thank you so much for the super chat. Welcome to the Breezy Bunch Dastardly Deeds. And I thank you also for gifting a membership. Thank you to my amazing mods and Breezy Bunch members. Go do something productive. If you're hot, getting ice cream does count as being productive. So go get some ice cream. Have a great day, great evening, wherever you are, and I will see you in the next live stream. Goodbye, you guys.